In this ever-evolving landscape, leadership needs to adapt to new challenges and opportunities. Today, we're delving into a crucial topic that resonates with the fast-paced changes in the digital era: adaptive leadership. Adaptive leadership is a dynamic approach that emphasizes flexibility, resilience, and innovation in navigating complex and uncertain environments. It's about leaders being able to adapt their strategies, behaviors, and mindsets to effectively address emerging challenges and seize opportunities. In today's fast-changing world, traditional leadership models may fall short, making adaptive leadership more essential than ever. Adaptive leadership is built upon several core principles. Firstly, it involves getting to the root of the issue by distinguishing between technical problems that have known solutions and adaptive challenges that require deeper exploration. Leaders must then mobilize others to collectively tackle these adaptive challenges. This requires fostering a culture of collaboration and shared responsibility within the organization. Adaptive leadership is guided by several key principles that distinguish it from traditional leadership approaches. These principles include diagnostic work. Leaders must accurately diagnose the underlying causes of problems and challenges before implementing solutions. This involves understanding the complexities of the situation and considering multiple perspectives. Taking personal risks. Adaptive leaders are willing to take personal risks and challenge the status quo to drive meaningful change. They embrace discomfort and uncertainty as opportunities for growth. Empowering others. Adaptive leaders empower their teams to take ownership of solutions and contribute their diverse skills and perspectives. They create an environment where everyone feels valued and encouraged to innovate. Adaptive mindset. Leaders cultivate an adaptive mindset that embraces change and learning. They continuously reflect on their assumptions, biases, and behaviors, and are open to feedback and new ideas. Mobilizing collective action. Adaptive leadership involves mobilizing collective action by inspiring and aligning diverse stakeholders towards a common purpose. Leaders build coalitions and foster collaboration to achieve shared goals. Now let's explore real-world examples that illustrate the application of adaptive leadership principles. These cases demonstrate how leaders navigated complex challenges and enacted adaptive strategies. NASA's Challenger disaster. In 1986, the Challenger space shuttle exploded shortly after liftoff, resulting in the loss of all crew members. NASA faced intense scrutiny and had to address systemic failures in organizational culture, communication, and decision-making. Adaptive leadership principles were applied as leaders. Rather than attributing the disaster solely to technical failure, leaders recognized underlying organizational issues contributing to the tragedy. NASA leaders acknowledged their own responsibility and the need for systemic changes, despite potential personal and institutional repercussions. Engineers and experts were empowered to identify and address concerns without fear of reprisal, leading to improved safety protocols and communication practices. Adaptive strategies were enacted to rebuild trust, enhance safety measures, and ensure transparent communication within the organization. Airlines turnaround. During the early 2000s, the airline industry faced significant challenges, including economic downturns and increased competition. Southwest Airlines employed adaptive leadership principles to navigate these challenges successfully. Southwest leaders recognized the need for a distinctive strategy to differentiate the airline from competitors, focusing on customer service and operational efficiency. The introduction of low-cost strategies, such as no-frills service and point-to-point routes, represented calculated risks that challenged traditional airline models. Frontline employees were encouraged to contribute ideas for improving operations and customer experiences, fostering a culture of innovation and collaboration. Through effective communication and alignment of organizational goals, Southwest mobilized employees to embrace the company's vision and values, leading to a successful turnaround. Nelson Mandela's leadership. Nelson Mandela's leadership in post-apartheid South Africa serves as a powerful example of adaptive leadership principles in action. Mandela addressed the deep divisions and historical injustices of apartheid, advocating for reconciliation and unity among diverse communities. Despite facing imprisonment and personal sacrifices, Mandela remained committed to his principles of forgiveness, equality, and justice. Mandela empowered South Africans to actively participate in the nation's transition, promoting democratic values and inclusive governance. Through his leadership, Mandela inspired a shared vision of a united and democratic South Africa, mobilizing citizens and global support for the country's transformation. How do you perceive adaptive leadership in your own life? Are there instances where you've witnessed or practiced adaptive strategies? Your insights matter, so take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. Our community thrives on collective wisdom, and your experiences might just inspire someone else on their journey. Speaking of inspiration, let's highlight a couple of comments from our last video. Your engagement fuels this community, and we appreciate the diverse perspectives each of you brings to the conversation. Feel free to type away in the comments, and let's keep this dialogue going. Your voice adds depth to our discussions, and together, we're building a space for shared learning and growth. And that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and mostly because you've dared to know.